Okay, all right, Bean. Hi everyone, welcome back. Okay. This video is not a video on Bean. Seriously, I don't know. All right, Bean, gotta help me out here. So I am doing a foundation comparison on 5 of the most popular foundations on today's market. Gosh darn it, Bean. Okay, 5 of the most popular foundation. Hi everyone, my name is Kristen and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. For today's video, I am doing a foundation comparison video on 5 of the most popular foundations out on today's market. This video is not a video on which foundation is the best or the worst, but it's more of a video on comparing and helping you find a foundation that fits your skin type and your needs the best, because everybody is different. The foundations that I'm comparing today are the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, the Hourglass Foundation Stick, the Georgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, the La Mer Soft Fluid Foundation, and the Estée Lauder Double Wear Foundation. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this video. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, so for the first foundation, I am using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And just for reference, I am using the color Warm Beige. So we're gonna go ahead and try this out. And this is an oil-free foundation. So if you have oily skin, this is probably a good option for you. On their website and on the bottle, it says that it is medium to full coverage. I've used this foundation a lot actually, and I think it's more on the full coverage side. It definitely covers up everything and gives you a really nice matte finish. So if that's what you're looking for, then, sorry my dog. If that's what you're looking for, then this is probably a good option for you. This comes in, I believe, 35 different shades, so it's a good amount, so it's easy to kind of get the right color for you. Okay, so this foundation is definitely a matte finish. It is very full coverage in my opinion. This is probably one of the most full coverage foundations that I have, so if that's what you're in the market for, this is a good option. The website also says that it has hyaluronic acid in it, coconut water, and one more thing, alpine water. It also says that it's a long wear 12-hour foundation, and I have worn this foundation for a long time now, and I do feel like it lasts 12 hours or even more than that. It's very long lasting. I never have to reapply, and it doesn't make me oily or anything like that because it's oil free. So this is good if you want a matte finish, if you want a very full coverage finish and something that's oil free, this is a good option for you. And just for reference, the price of this one is $39. So on to the next foundation. Okay, I have a clean face, moisturized and primed and ready to go. So the next foundation I'm going to use is the Hourglass. It is the Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick, and I am using the color Warm Beige. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my face. So this one is also more of a matte finish as well, just like the Too Faced Born This Way. I also think that it's full coverage like the Born This Way as well. I think the Too Faced one has a little bit more coverage than this one, but they are very similar. This one also says that it is for 12 hours coverage, just like the Too Faced Born This Way. And I have worn this one quite a bit, and it does last a long time. It doesn't make me oily or anything like that. This one is also formulated without any GMOs or sulfates or things like that. So if that's something that you're concerned with, this is a good option for you. The only thing with this one is that it is pretty easy to apply. It's a foundation stick. The only thing is that it dries really quickly. So I don't know if you noticed, but I did half of my face first and then the other half. And that's because it dries quickly, so you have to act quickly. So make sure you blend it in as soon as you put it on your face. Other than that, this is one of my favorite foundations. I think it works great. It's something, if you're in the market for full coverage, matte look, easy to apply, this is a good foundation for you. And just for reference, this one is $46 and they have it in 32 shades. So I'm going to now wash my face for the next foundation. So now my face is again clean and moisturized and primed and ready to go for the next foundation. So next up we have the Georgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I believe I'm using the color 6. That's all it says on the bottom, but I'll link the exact information down below. So again, I'm going to go ahead and go in with a beauty blender and go for it. Okay, so this foundation is more of a sheer kind of luminous finish to it. It's not as matte as the previous two. It's definitely a lot more lightweight. It's good if you're looking for something where you don't really feel like you're wearing a lot of makeup. This definitely gives you that feel. It's super lightweight, but it does have a good amount of coverage to it, just not as much as the previous foundations that I used. This one is $64. It comes in 30 shades, and the website says that it's a buildable medium coverage foundation, which I agree. You can build up the coverage, but again, remember, the more foundation or any kind of makeup you put on your face, the more likely it is that you might come out kind of cakey, or throughout the day it'll kind of like crease and get cakey. So just something to keep in mind. So this foundation is definitely for somebody that wants more of like a lightweight foundation with a little bit more sheer coverage. Feels like you're not really wearing a lot of makeup. So on to the next foundation. Okay, next up we have the Luminous Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation, and this has SPF 20 in it. So up front, I'm going to tell you that this foundation is $120, so it might not be something that you're interested in, so just letting you know up front. I'm going to go ahead and put this all over my face. So I just got this foundation and I had to actually exchange it because the color was too light for me. But this one is a very light finish. I don't see it as full coverage at all. So if you want full coverage, this would not be the foundation for you. It is buildable, but again, the more foundation you put on your face, the more likely that you'll have, you know, a cakey look at the end of the day. So just keep that in mind again. But this is kind of like along the lines of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. The Luminous Silk one is a little bit thicker than this one. This one is more, has more of like a watery texture to it, and very lightweight. Available in 21 shades, and the website says that it's a natural buildable finish. So definitely very natural. Doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup at all. So if that's something that you're interested in, then this one would be good for you. But if you want more of like a full coverage matte look, this would not be the foundation for you. So I think that's all. Again, it has SPF 20, available in 21 shades, and it does have a really nice scent to it. It smells good. So if that's something that's important to you. Anyway, on to our last and final foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Okay, so for our final foundation, I am going in with the Estée Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the color 3 and 2. So I'm going to go ahead and this on with my beauty blender. Okay, so this one is $42 and they have over 55 shades. So that is a lot of shades, meaning you're more likely to find the right color for you, which is always good. This is definitely more of a matte finish along the lines of the Born This Way and the Hourglass Foundation that I tried earlier. It's oil-free, waterproof, and transfer resistant, meaning that it'll last throughout hot weather and all that. I have used this foundation quite a bit and it does last a very long time. On the website it says that it lasts for, it's 24-hour long wear, so that's a really long time, and hopefully we don't ever have to wear makeup for 24 hours straight, but it does last quite a long time. This one is also dermatologist tested and fragrance free, so if you are concerned about breakouts or you're more prone to breakouts, then this would be a good option for you. So again, if you want something with full coverage, more of a matte finish, oil-free, and if you're concerned about breakouts, then this would be a good option for you. If you want more of a sheer coverage or lightweight foundation, then this would not be a good option for you. So now that we have tried 5 foundations, I hope that this information was helpful for you. Just to go ahead and recap, the foundations that have more of a matte finish and a heavier finish, more of a full coverage foundation, are the Estée Lauder Double Wear, the Born This Way foundation, and the Hourglass, which is this one right here. So these have more of a full coverage matte foundation, whereas the Georgio Armani and the Luminous foundations have more of a very light sheer coverage foundation. Georgio Armani has a little bit more coverage in my opinion than the Luminous. The Luminous is more of even a lighter weight foundation than this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a lot of helpful information, and if you're in the market for a new foundation, hopefully you found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.